It's Shuggle.
Boom. I'm trying to be Tyrone.
You go second then. Go ahead.
No, don't even.
Start over. Come on.
Okay, it's Shuggle.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's Tyrone.
That's not.
Shout out to Tyrone, man.
It's Mariah.
And it's the Open Book Podcast. We are here for another day, another week of being open and honest. We got my brother. He's not here this week. He forgot it was Saturday, so
Fun times.
Shout out to him.
We left the chair here in your.
Just so you know that he's always somehow, some way. We got Rodney in the back.
Yo.
You know, chilling. I'm trying to work on my aesthetics these days, as you guys can see. The glasses.
Not him pointing out his fashion look today.
Yeah, I had to. Everything is inspired by. I'm not gonna call him half white, but I'm going to say he's on. We could call him a friend, Jalen. He's
nice.
definitely really inspiring the aesthetic game. You know, he got me doing certain things that I don't know if I'll ever do. You know, I think I spent a little bit too much money, but we'll see.
Whoa.
But nah.
What do you?
Hold on, wait. You know, how's your week been, Mariah? Rodney, everybody good this week?
Yeah. My week has definitely been good.
Okay.
I'm getting a schedule change for work, so I shouldn't be waking up for work late anymore. And I'm happy about that, but nervous about it.
Well,
so
you know, it's who knows? You know, 1 o'clock hits and you're 3 hours late for work.
If I'm still asleep at 1 o'clock,
it's on you. If it's you got a 1 o'clock shift. If you're late, 3 hours late, that is on you. No one else.
That'll be pretty wild, but that's not gonna happen.
Still on you either way.
No, I mean sleep is different. Like if your alarm doesn't go off, how can you really help that? You know. It's like I didn't try to do this to myself. My alarm kind of set me up.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's all the alarms.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo,
I'm just playing around,
telling you,
guys.
Man. That's crazy. But let's get into it, man. This week, you know, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to get real about. So let me start it off real quick. I got to be real.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Kevin Hart. I don't know if anybody heard the thing. Basically, he was on the interview of the Pivot podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Kevin Hart. First of all, he's a gem. Let's just be real. I mean, as much as I may not find his stand-up like super funny, but I think he's just a gem of a person to literally be around. Just soaking all the knowledge that he has is just amazing. But that's not what I got to be real about. Now, on the podcast, there's a football player. His name is Channing. I think it's Channing. What's it?
Tatum?
No, not Channing Tatum. That's hilarious. He's what's it called? I think his name is something Channing. Look up the
Channing what? Crowder?
Channing Crowder. Yes. Basically, he was on the podcast, and I don't know if you guys want to hear the snippet of what he was talking about, but basically, Channing Crowder, him and his wife goes to like these
swinging.
It's not swinging, but it's like it's a place that basically they are around naked people. So him and his wife go around naked people, and they're naked themselves as well.
Wow.
And bro, like first off, the story was just hilarious because he was trying to transition into like a really deep question, but he started off by saying that, which is abnormal. But it's the fact that Lily, after Kevin Hart was talking about where they go and everything, Kevin Hart told them a story where he said his homeboy went to one of those things, like the swinging things, right? And he said that his homeboy saw his wife get blown, like her back blown.
No.
He had to watch it.
Why did he have to watch it?
Because it's a swinging part. Like,
so you can't stop them like, that's my wife?
Why would you? You can't.
You're the swinging party to let your wife participate.
So I'm saying like he fucking dude's wife. So
okay.
So basically it's like that, and this dude he's blowing this chick's back out basically.
Jeez.
And I was just sitting there. I was like, bro, like, could you imagine, bro? You have the utmost confidence in yourself taking your wife to that situation, and then your wife is like, it's not if she leaves you, but she's gonna resent you after that, because like she's gonna look at you differently. You getting she's getting clapped, boom, boom, boom. She's gonna look at you a little differently when the bedroom come down to it. And I literally thought about that's insane for me. That junk that
she could have been faking.
No. He said he saw it. And his he said the dude, because it's not Kevin Hart, it's his friend basically.
Okay.
He saw the person. He said that his homeboy said he saw the person, right? He saw his wife, and he saw how his wife
was enjoying it.
She was there. She was getting her black. Like you can't even say it. When you say back blown, you say black blown. Like you think black blown out. Yeah, like,
I'm sorry.
Well, right? I'm saying like, but nah, it was crazy, man. And I was just thinking, like, bro, like, to me that would not just hurt my ego.
We gotta get divorced.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I think that's.
Why is it that? I mean, if they decided to take their person there, you know what you're signing up for.
Yeah.
All types of penises are in there.
You don't know what you're signing up for.
Yeah, you know that you're signing up for the possibility. Yeah,
exactly. It's a possibility, but like, bro, like.
You didn't have to do it like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, come on, like, respect me. Respect me. Like, respect me.
He's in there having a good time. I mean, wow.
No, you
that's
can't.
Cool. She can have a good time. I feel that.
That's what I'm saying. I guess swingers gotta have like
a code.
A code or code.
Yeah,
like you can't, like, if you know you got it like
3
that,
strokes,
just
man.
relax. Relax.
4 strokes. That's
what I'm saying. Like, if you see her when you put it in and you see her do. When she do that,
why did she
do? When she say,
my God!
When she do that, she said,
"Stop him! Stop!
So he's not allowed to make your wife come.
She can't. If she said, you better. Hey, nope. Stop it. Because your wife not doing this to me. You better keep going. No.
So that's the thing. It's like, it's okay if they're in there having sex, but if it's like looking too good, it's like, okay, pause. Because the guy is having sex with other people too.
I'm just speaking from if I was a swinger in that perspective. That's how
if you was a real swinger, you would know that could happen, and that's okay.
No,
you'd be happy for your wife.
Yeah, you probably would be. Yeah, you'd be like, go ahead.
Hold my hand.
Not hold my hand.
Like this is she giving birth or something. Nah, get out of here.
It's all right. It's all right.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm here with you.
Nah.
I'm here with you. No, that's out of control.
Yeah.
If you're not into that stuff, do not walk in there, because it is a possibility that
It'll be crazy. Happen. It'll be crazy if the dude was getting his back blown out too. Like, that would be crazy.
Wait, what?
Wait, yeah.
You know how like women, like, do the cuckold, or not cuckold, but it's like like,
they use a strap on.
Yeah, strap on.
Oh.
They just like.
Oh, wow.
Together, just like, yeah, girl.
Please do not grab
I
you.
love you too.
It's like, you gonna get your backbone out? I'm gonna get my backbone out.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, my I gotta be real is actually a weird segue from this, so
yeah,
that's weird.
Shout out to the pastors.
Shout out to the pastors, because now we taking it to church actually.
Okay.
Can you stop? So, in case you guys have not heard, there was a church in New York, I believe, and a pastor.
Bronx or Brooklyn?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah. Basically, as he's preaching, these people walk in and they're trying to rob the church. And they did get a good bit of it on camera, to where the robbers like walk in, they're walking around for a second looking for stuff. And then they walk out, and like people are frazzled who were in the church or whatever. I don't know if you saw the full video, but
yes, I did.
Okay, but yeah. But anyway, there's this other pastor. He calls himself like a pastor, but an entertainer as well. And so I guess he does like blogs and just different news on entertainment or whatever. And he brought it up. He posted it on his Instagram, and from there it got on CNN and everything like that. So all that to say that the blogger pastor was talking with another female pastor, right? And they were just talking about the situation. The pastor who got robbed hears about the situation, gets on live, and he loses it. He says the 3 most offensive things he said. So the woman on there, she was a bigger woman. Mm-hmm. He said, you know what? You need to shut up because you're just fat. And it was like, you know, it was definitely a cop-out. Like, you couldn't find anything else to say, but
it's easy, though.
It was easy.
It's easy.
It was easy.
If you ain't got nothing to say, you fat, yeah.
Well, he didn't call her the B word, but he just called her fat. Yeah. And then the guy...
Because he's a Christian. So.
He cut that out in the next thing he said.
What did he say?
He said the F word.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. Not the curse word, but the one derogatory toward.
We saw you, Kendrick. You try to slip it in there. We saw that song. We heard the song. He said it a couple times. My mama is or something is avid. You can't. I can't even say it. Never mind.
You know what word we're talking about? You still don't know.
You know the song?
How you spell it?
Fagggot.
Okay, yeah.
Whoa.
You can spell it out.
I'm trying to spell it so everybody can know what we're talking about. I'm joking, but is that how you spell it?
Yeah. I'm joking.
I spelled it right.
I know what word you're referring to.
It would be funny if a white person was like, you know, Niggger. Like that's right there. Sure.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? He said that word. He was like, just because you're doing this type of stuff, da-da-da-da. Then the last insult he gave, and he ran out of insults at this point because the guy kept talking about him and making him mad. Mm-hmm. So then he said, you know what? And you just need to be quiet because you're ugly. And that's something you can never change. You can never fix your face. And it's just like, calm down. Yeah. Calm down.
No, when I feel like that's the best insult you can say to me. That would hit me real hard. I'm like, God, you're right. I can't change that way. I can't change that.
Yes, you can get some money. Make you look.
No, you really can't change. Well, you can't change your face too much.
You can
look at the celebrities before and after they have money.
That's like nose jobs.
It don't matter. Money made them look better.
It did.
All right.
It made it look a little better.
Money make it look better. Well, I'm broke. so like, you know.
If you broke and you ugly.
This is what I'm trying to say, though. Mm-hmm. I am taking this to a place that I didn't see many people talk about, but like, I just find it sad that all of these people claim to be preachers, you know, and they're all acting like this. The dude is out of pocket for saying the F word. And for getting on here and going back and forth with these people like this. The woman is out of pocket for just being involved with a messy situation. Mm-hmm. And then the man who is the blogger, I don't really see how you can really be a Christian blogger about gossip. They kind of don't like all go together, but it was just like, don't y'all have churches that y'all lead? And then they got in a competition on the live about, I donate more money to these people. How many homeless people have you helped? I'm like, does it matter? Like, it was ridiculous.
I would do something like that. If you think about it, you got to make sure they know.
Don't do it on camera.
No. You got to be like, which homeless person you helped today? I hope the dude on the street. You know, something like that. You know,
that was ridiculous.
I mean, this is what's leading people away from I guess not even like
religion. Period.
I guess religion, but like for me, I feel like it's more Christ than anything. I feel like no one really likes Christians. Period. Like, and it's a major turnoff when people hear these. When they hear Christians, oh, you Christian? Oh, snap! They get real weird when they hear that. So yeah, I think it sucks when it comes to things like that because these are like leaders, like
right.
Like when it comes to people who are leaders, like it's just very, I guess that is misleading. The leaders are misleading because that is not us. Mm-hmm. Like there's that, I think, but that's the funny thing about like this world. It's like they use it's always like with black people, like the stereotypes of, okay, Christian, the Christians are like this, right. Black people are like this, these people are like this, these people are like that. And it kind of sucks because, it's like, I mean, people, it's
really different versions of all types of people.
Exactly. I think Christians are, they're just, I wouldn't say they're misunderstood, but it seems like they are these days. I feel like it's just a lot of like people who are just like, yeah, I don't mess with that Christianity stuff. And I'm like, I don't know, man.
The black church is just getting a bad rep.
Well, black churches needed to get a bad rep because y'all been wild.
Some of these churches, yeah.
Come on, man.
Some of these sermons.
Come on, man.
African churches are worse.
Oh.
African church, what did we? They just asked for your money. I thought.
Pretty much.
And some of these pastors have been doing wild stuff so that they're real pastors.
Exactly. You be. I promise you. If you, my dad used to tell me in Nigeria, or there'd be pastors that got kids on top of kids on top of kids. These are supposed to be prophets. How you having kids here and there?
But isn't that a part of the culture in?
Not if you're not.
No, that's Muslim.
That's a Muslim culture thing. But even prophets who are Muslims, if you're a prophet, you can't just be out here sleeping with this and the third. You have to be pure. I believe so. I believe you have to be pure when it comes to something like you're preaching the word. And if you're a follower, you can kind of do as you please. But I mean, it's all slippery slope, man. That's why I be sitting here. I just like, man, I just be following the Lord on His terms, be doing my thing when it comes to reading the word here and there. I know it may be a bit misleading because I just talked.
I feel like you about to expose yourself and incriminate yourself if you keep.
Nah, did you hear what I just said? Did you even see?
Yeah, I heard what you said.
See, they don't want people don't like to listen. They hear they want to jump.
They take that one piece.
They hear what they want to hear.
I wasn't even done talking. But nah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, that's cool. It's all good. But at the end of the day, man, hey, man, that was really funny because people think that he's doing it. The dude's doing it for
that he robbing himself. Yeah, basically.
Which is because everybody was like.
400,000 in jewelry alone.
First off, what I'm trying to understand is like,
come on,
what church in Brooklyn? It's not even a mega.
Did you see the church?
Did you see the church?
Did you see the church?
It looked like one of the African churches. I'm like, what is going on here?
It did.
And money in that church, they're doing something else in the back.
I'm saying.
That's what they were saying. They said they think it's another operation or something like that happening. I was like, man. And it was at the end of the camera, like when the camera went off, the lady walks up to it and was like, cut. Like she was like, cut it. But she could have just really been saying, cut it. But it did look weird. It looked weird. And how the cameraman turned the camera just in time of when the actual stuff is happening. Like that's when the camera turned of when stuff was happening. I mean, it is some holes within the story.
It's definitely interesting, but don't worry, the story will continue.
I'll be following it.
Next week there will be something going on investigation or something like that.
And if y'all can find the robbers, he said he'll give y'all $50,000. So
I'm keeping the change if I find it.
That's
400 racks.
My brother said he gonna sell that. He gonna give it to me. We're gonna split it together.
Come back and pay my tithes.
Oh no!
Yo, that would be crazy.
Come back and pay my tithes.
If you come back to church next week, talk about something. I'm trying
10%,
to pay my
y'all.
10%. 10%. I know he'd be like, hold on. What's 10% of 400,000? Please could you tell me?
You got to do that math before you come inside.
Oh no, but nah. But
let's do better, pastors and leaders in general.
Exactly.
If you have a platform, act like it.
There you go.
And no, we're 400,000 jury just to preach.
That's what they
God
said.
Don't you? That's what I'm saying. God did. God did. Like
Jesus clothes. Jesus had on.
God did. Like, geez.
Those are designer robes.
Lord.
But nah, honestly, don't bring 300,000. Don't bring $100,000 to church. What is wrong with you people? Like, stop this, man.
What's the point?
Come on now. The church don't even look 100,000. Stop this.
Right.
The church don't even look like, Lord. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. We could try out a new segment within the Open Book Podcast. We're going table of contents where we just kind of do little quick takes on what's going on. I can't even say on.
It's okay.
What's going on?
I thought you were saying down.
English is hard.
I was saying both.
English is hard.
Down and on. Yeah. What's going on in today's world? So
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Nick Cannon has his 8th child.
Congratulations to the
fun.
mother.
That's fun. Not much to say on that one. Just,
he looks stressed out in that picture.
Bro, they said each child he's getting one more stretch mark, or not stretch mark, but what do you call
wrinkle?
Wrinkle as each child comes out. And
Yeah.
it's hilarious. He deserves the jokes. But he's good. You know, I heard he takes it well. So when it comes to these jokes.
should. He's doing this to himself. Nobody's making him have all these kids.
Yeah.
I just can't wait till these kids get big enough to where they have like activities and things like that.
No.
I hope
They're going to have like a surviving
Nick Cannon.
they're not.
I promise you, they're literally gonna. It's gonna be like, or Yvonne. What's her name? If
Ayala
fix my life. They're gonna be
that
like,
would be a great episode,
bro. They're gonna be like, Dad, you gotta stop having kids.
You never come to my
game.
game.
Do you hear what they saying, Nick? Do you hear what they saying, Nick? They talking to you, Nick. They talking to you. Oh my God, I love you.
Oh my God. I don't know if that was actually like really hilarious because it was to me, or if I'm just hanging around you too much to where I find your sense of humor. Like,
I don't really know that.
She talks so passionate. She be like,
she does.
She's like, you don't see what we doing. We trying to talk to you. You're not getting it.
What's that phrase?
She always grab me. You don't see. You don't see.
Stop. She's funny.
Man.
She seems like a nice lady though.
Exactly,
and if that ever comes out, I will be one of the first people watching it. But I guess congratulations to Nick Cannon. If maybe I don't really want to say that because I don't really mean it. Let's talk. Oh, Ronnie, you got to talk on this one.
Recession time.
Recession.
What's happening?
Now, how does this work?
Recession is when my job don't cut that check, so I gotta eat bologna sandwiches. But all right, so technically, a recession has always been defined as 2 negative quarters of GDP in a row.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But if y'all been keeping up with the news, the White House came out lately and they tried to redefine a recession. But basically, at the end of the day, we're in a recession. So for all the millennials out there, like we were just talking about, hopefully we get some cheaper house prices.
Hey.
But apart from that, we're just gonna keep it going and see what
just
Jerome
the time
Powell
to look
does.
for a house, man. Just
yes.
the time, man. You know, hey,
we about to be out.
We trying to be out my mama's house.
Y'all can donate to the link attached below. We'll put it in the comment section.
Please. We need to get out of here.
House is gonna be $2 at the end of the year.
Oh man. But yeah, no, honestly, I'm really happy about that recession because that needed to reform real quick.
Is that why the gas price is going down? If you know,
a little bit because it's going up again, but it's kind of hopefully it stays in that range.
Okay.
And it kind of doesn't go past that 370. Once you see it start going past 370, that's when you gotta get a little worried again.
It's 380 on my side. 389.
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't live in Covington.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Covington, man. 370.
COV, City of Violence.
Stop.
I'm sorry. I felt that one.
Yeah.
I felt
That's partially why the gas is going down. There's
Okay.
a multitude of other things.
But it's mostly positives, it seems like, for people who are either middle class or working class.
Mm-hmm. Are you saying recession is positive? Yeah, I'm asking.
Yeah, is a recession positive?
When inflation happens, I think recession is positive because it shows that that there is a problem. Because literally, if you don't have a recession, it seems like if you don't have a recession, you can't build off of that concept. Like I think the inflation was starting to get so high that we weren't fixing anything. And I think the recession is to help us understand that, okay, I guess now it's like, okay, we got to reform this thing. Because I don't know why. We are obviously in a recession based off of just all this, everything inflating. So that should have given us the way you call it. But we need to wait till we literally say we have a recession before we do anything to change it. It seems like it.
And the GDP just told us that, so...
That's why they tried to probably, they were trying to say, well, we're not in a recession.
Yeah.
But, we're in a recession.
Yeah.
That's how I think everyone talks.
Don't believe them folks.
The white folks. But now, shout out to y'all.
Thank y'all for finally saying that.
They didn't really say it, though, but,
They didn't really say it?
They said it, but they, like you said, they said it, but they didn't really say it.
Yeah, they tried to change the definition before it came out.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love the government.
All right,
gotta love the government. Exactly.
But speaking of niggas with money, Will Smith, he finally apologized.
Finally.
He put it on I saw it on TikTok. I don't know other platform or the main platform he put it on, but I will say, he's good with his word, so I was expecting a great apology. But I do think it was important that he did that, especially for one thing he said is he didn't think about how it affected other people, like his mom and his brother and things like that. So I'm happy that he said that, and I hope he said that Chris said that he was not ready to talk about it, that he tried to reach out, but Chris wasn't ready to talk about it. So
it's understandable.
It is understandable.
Like that, he said it may not be rep or something. I can't remember. I can't say the word.
Reprimanded? Yeah.
He said, probably this relationship probably can't be reprimanded.
I don't think it's reprimanded.
I don't even.
But he was like, it can't be repaired, basically. Yeah.
It can't be repaired. So I was like, but he said he's trying, and I understand that, man. I mean, he was losing some money, so he was like, hold on, wait.
I really don't think he was.
The paychecks ain't falling the way they used to be.
I don't think he was losing no money.
No, he was. He was definitely losing money. They shut down like 5 of his projects.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. They was going crazy.
Oh,
I hate Will Smith. Oh my god.
I was traumatized by the snack. I was traumatized.
It was also funny though when I watched this on TikTok. He did like a 3-part thing, and on one of them, one of the questions was like, "Did Jada the look that Jada gave you basically that's what made you do it?" He was like, no, like he was stuttering everything. I said, Will, I think you lying. Like the way he was stuttering, I'm like, oh gosh, just tell the truth. Huh?
Maybe he was offended. I'm like,
offended?
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think, because even then, like, as a man, it's hard to, like, he made a mistake. He knew he made a mistake.
Right.
But the thing is like, you can't just sit there and like blame. As a man, you can't sit there and blame. It's just hard for him to literally sit there and be like, say literally, he probably knows, like he probably could sit there and be like, yeah, Jada is the problem. That's what happened basically. But he's a good
husband.
He's a man. At the end of the day, when it comes down to like being a man, it's a part of literally sitting there and saying like, I gotta take accountability on my actions of what I did. I can't. No one made me do anything. I went up there and did what I did, so I owned up to it. Mm-hmm. So that's how the concept of a man is like you can't sit there and just put all the accountability on someone else. You got to take the accountability yourself.
But why do people? Because this is like been happening a lot lately. People keep talking about men can't get away with all these things that women could get away with. Like, you guys are held to a higher standard. And I wouldn't say that that's fully true. I think that on certain things you are. Like the fact that you are expected to open doors or pay for dinners.
No, think about this. There's a double. Exactly.
Pay for what?
Pay for the friends.
Exactly.
Apparently.
Well, that's far.
That's far. But even think about this. You see comedians do this joke all the time. comedians do this joke all the time. They'll be like, you see a young boy. Oh my gosh, the woman. Oh my gosh, he is such a little handsome young thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you talk to me when you're 21. If a man does that about, oh my gosh, you are just a good little thing. You better come to me when you're 21. Like that joke is like actually like a thing because it's like it's just a double standard. Like this is how the woman they can get away with murder in a way, and it's just how it's. I'm saying not their murder like is in their way because no one talks about those things, but it's like Courtney Cox or whatever going out with what's it called? I don't think it's Courtney Cox. I think it's some the woman who went out with Ashton Kutcher, and Ashton Kutcher was like 20-something years old. Like exactly.
What's her face? From this show?
Not from Friends. It wasn't her. It was the Bruce Willis's old wife. I can't remember. Her,
Are you sure it was Bruce's old?
I'm thinking of Malaya Kunz or whatever the name was from that 70s show.
Old wife, I think.
Old wife.
Yeah, what's her name?
It doesn't show it.
Keep scrolling down.
Isn't there a writer too who did
Emma
it?
Hemming?
Huh?
Emma Hemming?
I mean, what?
Demi Moore.
Okay, he found
Demi
it somewhere.
Demi Moore. She's an actress. Yeah.
Oh, she's pretty though.
Yeah.
Sorry, side
But
note. Okay.
can I? She hears pretty. He said, "Whoa, can I?"
Whoa, Ronnie, chill out.
The
camera's gonna
his
see it
wife is
too.
on the left,
On the right.
or was it right? I guess right. Yeah.
The older looking
I
one.
would hope his wife was on the left.
That's but yeah, that was his old ex-wife, Ashton Kutcher. No one said anything about that. No one says when a woman's dating a younger man, it's okay. True. But I mean, it's the concept like it's for some reason it's easier to stomach an older woman with a younger man,
right,
rather than an older man with a younger woman, and it's just easier to stomach women, getting away with murder than it is to stomach a man getting away with anything. Like it's just not. It just doesn't work like that in this world. So at the end of the day, I get it. I understand it. That's why I'm like, bro, hey, own up to what you gotta own up to. Don't even bring nobody down. What you don't let the boat go. Just if it's a nigga now, you be like, hey, we gonna blame niggas. Now niggas gonna blame niggas. that's it. Niggas gonna blame niggas. But when it comes down to the other stuff, nah, we ain't.
Men are held to a bit of higher standards, a bit. But women go through more in general in life. Right. So it balances out. Exactly. I just wanted to say that.
Thank you for that one.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Anything else on table of contents?
I think that was about.
That was basically it, I believe.
Basically. What?
Somebody dropped the album.
Oh,
No.
Because literally,
go ahead.
My brother, he's supposed to be here this week, and
that'd have been his topic.
This would have been his topic.
So should we save it?
He's part of the Beehive. Nah, we ain't gonna.
Oh, you're not even gonna save it?
We're most likely gonna talk about it next week.
We will.
Knowing him, I know we know him, but yes, when it comes down to it. Now, you Beehive mother freakers, okay?
Whoa, don't mess. Come on now, chill out.
No.
We love y'all.
We love y'all.
Because it was fun.
Goon
funny.
got jokes. That's his. That's his social media.
Goon got jokes.
No, but basically, they because it was the first thing that happened was the album released, leaked. So there was that.
Oh.
So it leaked, and basically it was a situation where Europe released it on accident. Before on accident, who knows? But
they're gonna get sued.
And then basically now it was like everyone else once that leaked from there, everyone brought it to her and that type of thing. So she was telling people do not listen to it this and the third. So there was that.
Oh,
until the album came out Friday. I mean,
did the Beehive listen? Is what I want to know.
That's a great question. Did the Beehive listen?
Let us know,
Beehive. Come out
next week, let us know. We know Tyrone would probably. We'll see.
He would have listened to a leaked album in a heartbeat.
But it's the Beyonce's album, so we don't know.
He don't care.
I think he has a little bit of standards when it comes to Beyonce.
I promise you he don't. Y'all remember we asked this question. Yeah. He's going to say he would listen to it in a heartbeat, but go ahead.
I feel like he's the type to smell, if they said, if you want to smell Beyonce's farts, like, he would be that guy.
Why'd you have to?
That's just what I think of him. But yes.
He might.
But basically,
I'll be the only one to say he might not.
But when it comes to
hope he might not.
What's it called? His her album.
Right.
We listened to a couple songs off of it. I'm still listening to it.
6 songs we listened to.
6 songs. Mm-hmm. It's a very it's a nice beat, type thing. Is everyone's it's dancing production.
So basically, she was in one studio. Drake was in the next one next door.
Yeah.
Like, literally,
they was like, "You want this beat? Nah."
Let me let you.
No. Let's be real. The beats on her album surpassed Drake's album.
Wait. Well, yes.
Surpassed Drake's album. Because literally, transition, everything
the transitions
was on it. Was on it. Even though Drake's transition was good, because when he was ka-ka-ta block, ka-ka-ta block, something like that.
They were cool,
they were cool.
Beyonce's were perfection.
It's calling my name. Sorry. But now,
that's his song?
Hey, bro. Hey.
She got the chest out here.
I be playing right.
You look like Michael Jackson.
But when it comes down to it, I think she definitely made a really good dance album.
Yeah.
Really good pop. I forget she's a pop artist. Like
people
really,
think she's R&B. She's pop.
She's definitely pop artist. And it's funny to hear, but. Nah, man. I'm definitely ready to hear Tyrone's take on it, so I can just rebuttal everything he says by saying something crazy. But I think that's what we think of that album really this week. But,
we love the female empowerment as well. Like she's very good for that.
Exactly.
I feel like the fact that she can. What?
There is a thing as well, Khalees.
Yeah,
Khalees came out and that whole woman empowerment. She's questioning the woman empowerment. Is she really a woman empowerer? Beyonce, she may make music about
we don't
it,
know the full ins and outs to that situation because I thought, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but when someone owns the rights to like the music, the main part of it, whenever someone wants to sample your music, that's who they go to, the person who owns the primary. Yes, I cannot think of the name.
Yeah,
the masters.
Pharrell owns. They said Pharrell owns that. I believe he owns the masters to Khalees' song.
So that's who you go to. It's like you don't necessarily have to go to somebody just because they sang on it and it's called their song to the public.
Her thing was like saying like I understand. She's saying I don't understand like Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle didn't own. What's it called?
The Chappelle Show?
The Dave Chappelle, the Chappelle Show, basically. He didn't own that, but he's like, yo, like, I made this.
Okay,
This is, this is something I made. I worked on this. Like, like this is, no one, Milkshake, if Pharrell made Milkshake, no boys are coming to the yard, okay? And, let's
that
be
was
real.
Cute.
When you hear my Milkshake brings all the boys, you was like, Khalees, and if you want it, the guys go.
Come on, Rodney.
Oh. No, but like for real, like no one's doing that. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, that is her song. So
yeah,
it's just you just respect the concept of like, okay, that's my song. Like, respect it. That's all.
I feel that.
Respect it. Just a little. If you say no, guess what? Then I go talk to Pharrell.
That's even worse. If I were to say no to somebody, like, please don't use my stuff, then you go over my head. That's like, dang, why?
Now it's like, that's your fault. Because you don't even own it. Like, come on, bro. I came to you. Like you don't even own the shit. Now you telling me
I would have notified her after I talked to Pharrell. I would have went straight to Pharrell first.
That makes sense, yeah.
Whether he says yes or no, then if he says yes, then I'm letting you know I'm going to use this. I'm not asking you at this point.
Exactly.
Just want to be, upfront.
So you feel like you should let them know that you're using it. Okay, I feel that. I feel something like that. Yeah. I'm using this.
Yeah. That's it.
I get
then if you really are beef, hey, I don't want you to use it because such and such.
Yeah.
Well, I already talked to Pharrell and we already worked it out, so you can buy the masters back from him if you want. If you want to get like.
Just talk to Nas. Yeah. That's your boy.
But I can't even see why somebody wouldn't want somebody to use their music as a sample. Right. It's like the biggest form of flattery, especially someone of her stature.
It's flattery when you're getting recognized for it.
Well, we all know that Khaleesi was on that song though. Like
no, but that's the thing. Like, even a lot of people sometimes they hear the song, they don't even know Khaleesi. Like, that's a Khaleesi. What do you call? A lot of people. Let's be real.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know who she was. That's why I just called her Khaleesi. A lot of people
don't know Khaleesi. Like, they don't know Khaleesi.
She has like 2 songs, right?
Hey, they were bangers though.
What's the other song?
I'm be honest with you. That one song is on. That's the
my
one.
My neck, my back.
Is that?
Yes.
How do you even spell her name?
Khaleesi. Kelis.
Keeli.
I believe that's her.
No, I can't because that was a group. I thought that was a group. Be like Khaleesi songs.
Khaleesi songs.
Yeah, I believe that's her.
Caught on there.
Caught out there.
Get along with you, yeah. Millionaire.
Milkshake, bossy. Oh,
I'm bossy. Oh, that's all I know though. Why you laughing?
It took you back.
Bro, hey, first
of all.
Sugar
Honey Iced Tea.
How does it go?
I can't remember, but I know that song. Sugar. No, I'm thinking about the Dream. Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Yeah.
No. But
y'all know Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Yeah,
I don't.
I don't know if she made the other song, but I do know she made those 2 songs. So
okay.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, just. Respect. Come on, Beyonce. You talk about woman empowerment. Empower this woman. She needs empowerment. She only got 2 songs. Damn it. and you took one of them. Like, come on, bro.
She didn't take it.
Come on, man.
She just was inspired by it.
She got 2 songs. Give the girl some credit. At least she needs some. She wants some royalties. You can't give her no royalties.
Oh shit. Well, she wasn't gonna get no royalties if she didn't own the masters.
Hey, but that's my point.
That's why if you making music, you need to make sure you own your stuff.
That's the thing. You try to help her, get her, you know, like, hey, collaborate with Pharrell, get her masters, man. Like, help her out. Like, come on, let her get some ownership.
Pharrell wild for that. What?
Hey,
well,
man.
maybe the song's making a lot of money.
Hey, man,
yeah.
You gotta think about this, man. I wouldn't expect anything less from Pharrell than I expect from Kanye West. And so in the situation, because them niggas, they are so when you got creative people who are just that creative.
You can't stop their creativity.
They gonna be a piece of. Come on, let's just be real.
I don't think they gotta be like that. I just think
man.
They gotta do what they do to get the vision out of their head.
Listen, stop.
And that's all it is. It's like, you're not gonna cut my vision off. That's why they make sure they own their stuff and they have rights to their stuff so that they have artistic freedom to do what they want. And that's the way it should be. But still, Khalees, I'm sorry that this happened to you. And
I love Khalees. Bro, you talk about, I had the biggest crush on Khalees when I saw Milkshake bring out a voice here. I was like, oh my gosh, is this a porno? Or is this
I've never seen it before.
I bet it was a music video?
No. What? I'm not a music video watcher, except it's Chris Brown.
I'm saying, you see, they
in the diner.
She was in the diner. It was like, Mom, milk. I was like, all the. Never mind. Let me stop.
You know what? What's funny? Every time I ride by Steak and Shake, I think that's what I think of now.
That's a good. Exactly. Steak and Shake. Shout out to you.
He's really dreaming.
Milkshakes.
Nas was in it because Nas was dating her at the time.
Okay.
Well, I don't think I ever noticed that. That's crazy.
Yeah, Nas is in the video. It's a good. I
love. About him to the yard.
Shout.
I'm gonna watch her video this weekend and give you one more view.
But yeah, so basically, last thing we got to go into autobiography and everything.
Autobiography.
You don't have. Well, we don't have to do that. That's interesting. But yeah. So basically, with the autobiography, what I'm thinking here is like,
okay,
I got literally one question for y'all. Okay, when it comes down to family, right? Because in the news, R. Kelly's family, right?
Oh, we forgot about that.
R. Kelly's family has his sisters have come into his defense in the whole situation, right? Mm-hmm. Thing about it was like they said that he would never. All these people is lying, this, that, and the third. Why would he be with the minor? He don't even. He may have been with like 20-year-olds, but nobody under that. A minor, no. And then they caught him. They asked him a question and said, so there was a thing about Robert basically being, they love saying Robert being.
I know him as Robert.
That's what I'm saying. Basically married to Aaliyah, and that whole joke thing, but it was actually serious. Mm-hmm. They caught him and everything. And when they asked them the question, they said, "What? I ain't never seen that." And like they literally were dumb. They was like, I do not know you. No, that can't be true. I never seen it. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
And you could just see the belief within these people's face of how like Robert, no, he could never. And it just has me thinking like, bro, like I've literally seen people say, bro, fight. You be like your sister, fight for you. You gotta stick out for your sister. This, that, and the third. Stick out for your family. Mm-hmm. I think as a community, do we think that's right? Like, is that something that we really feel that's like something that we should do? Because like, it's just odd for me with this whole family concept. Because I'm not really a big fan. Like, I think right is wrong. Sorry, right is right and wrong is wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care about none of that. So. If you family, that's cool, but I'm gonna still call you out your BS. Especially people who if you go to jail, like people are so quick to say, nah, he ain't do it. He couldn't have done it. Mm-hmm. He couldn't have done it. I'm like, brother, he could have done it, or did you not want to really think about
that he did it?
Exactly. So it just makes you think, like, bro, like. What are we doing? Like, is this...
I understand like what you're saying as a person who is biased toward their family, which I'm a recovering biased person. But, you grow up, like for me, for example, I grew up with my family. We were a very tight-knit family. So they were all I knew for quite some time. And because of that, it's just like you don't just let go of that in life. You don't ever want to see somebody you care about getting treated incorrectly, or you don't want to see bad things happen. So that's never going to go away, and I feel like that's normal to happen. But I think it is an issue when you're so focused on the fact that this my brother, this my sister, this my mom, dad, whatever, that you completely forget about like your morals, or you just let stuff slide because of that. I can understand how it happens, but that doesn't make it right. But you care about people, and sometimes you make mistakes, and say things that you probably shouldn't say. But it's about, I believe, fixing it. Like for his sisters, I wouldn't have spoke on it publicly, because if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Right. So I would have just been quiet. But to get up there and just act like that stuff didn't happen, that wasn't right either.
Right. I think it's an enabling thing, because you remember we had this conversation with Tyrone. That's when we had that big old argument about,
don't expose.
Selling drugs.
Oh, okay.
This and the third. That was the whole thing. But
yeah.
Basically, I just think that we gotta be accountable, when it comes to stuff like that, because it's I just don't feel the need to let my family look that stupid. These women look dumb. They look literally absolutely ridiculous coming in defense for R. Kelly. Yeah. Everybody knows R. Kelly did it. R. Kelly knows he did it. Everybody knows what happened was
fighting for my life.
I'm saying, I'm fighting for my life. All that, we all knew he did it. But at the end of the day, it's bro, where's the accountability of saying, yo, I did it?
So you don't feel like you have...
Don't go on camera and tell, don't fight for me. Please, I did this.
You don't feel like you're biased? Because I'm trying to think. Can you think about a time that you were biased with your family?
Nope.
Give me some time.
Nope.
I'm sure I could come up with something.
I call my sister out. I call my brother out. I call everybody out at the end of the day. I love them, and I'll let them do things to me, if they hurt, just hurt my heart when it comes to things I would expect them to do. But at the end of the day, it's my expectations should only come from me. I shouldn't be expecting my people to do anything when it comes to anything. So at the end of the day, when they hurt me, it's because I put too much expectations on to think that they would do something that I would do in those scenarios. So at the end of the day, it's I know I said at the end of the day a lot of times, but basically when it comes to, the whole end all be all, I think I can't get mad, or I can't sit there and basically
fault them for you thinking of them
exactly.
that highly.
So that's the only time I could sit there and I come into their defense, because I'm expecting something. But in the situation, if they do something wrong, that has nothing to do with me, I'm gonna be like, yo, you fucked up. Bro, be real. You messed up. And they probably gonna look at me stupid. What you talking about? That's cool. But be like, yo, you effed up.
I think that the proper way to be a little biased, because I feel like
the
I
proper
do.
Way?
Let me tell you, because I feel like I do this. Let's say my sister stole something, and let's say your sister stole something. If your sister stole something, I'd be like, dang.
From where though? Store, from somebody.
Okay, let me go with a store. That's easy. Let's say the sister stole something from a store. If I found out about your sister, I'd be like, dang, not your sister stealing. That's crazy. I would have something to say about it. If my sister stole, I either might be quiet, or I might just be like, I expect better of her. I'd be more chill about it. So what I'm saying with that is...
That's a problem.
What I'm saying with that is you can know right from wrong, but I guess it's just your delivery is probably a little lighter on the person that you're biased toward.
F all of that, bro. If I know you, bro, you think I'm gonna go way lighter on the person I don't know than I go on the person I do. If I know you and you out here doing reckless stuff like stealing from a store.
Stealing was an interesting example, but you get what I'm saying.
If listen, Rodney.
Uh-oh.
If Tori cheated on you, fuck Tori. I'm with you. Okay? Like that's how it is. That's how I am. I don't give two. If you cheat.
But if Tori came crying to you like, oh my gosh, I just felt like this made me do this, da 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 da.
I love you, but you fucked up. This nigga's a gem. Be like, you fucked up.
We're gonna run that part back.
That's what I'm saying. I'm being real with her. Like I'm saying, like if you know how many people have told me, they sit there and they say to me, bro, you effed this up with Mariah. You know, like you effed up. I'm like, hold on. Wait. Guys, let's just be honest here. Let's be real here. Like at the end of the day,
I don't know what you're about to say.
Who f's up? Yeah. Like someone, like they both are at a loss in this situation here.
Right.
So at the end of the day, like when it comes to Rodney, if Rodney f's up, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, you effed up. If Tori f's up, I'm gonna be like, yo, sis, you messed up. And that's as simple as that. Like,
but it's a different way of saying that somebody effed up, and that's all I'm saying. Call a spade a spade, but you probably would present it differently. So your sister,
you're enabling her behavior by basically making it seem like you can comfort her when she does something wrong. You did something wrong. That's it. I'm not gonna buddy you because.
And wait. That's another part. Mm-hmm. If I'm talking to my actual sibling, I'm gonna say things like they need to be said. But if you're coming and asking me like, dang, she cheated, I'm not going to talk to you because it's like, just like if a couple was arguing, you're not going to go in an argument in public. You might go in an argument when you're alone. It's because like you got to show face. You know what I'm saying?
Mariah, them type of people, you be like, I can talk about my brother, but you can't. That type of crap. Like that's the stuff that pisses me off.
We have the relationship to where I can do certain things and you don't know him, so no.
No, because even like if Rodney out here saying, man, I hate your sister, this and third, I'll be like, I understand. I get it because she cheated in that situation. I'm not about to sit here and be like, you can't talk to my sister like that. You better watch your guy. No, that's stupid. Well, like we gotta stop enabling this crap. Like we are enablers, bro. We sit there. If your brother is wrong, your brother is wrong.
Right.
If your sister is wrong, your sister is wrong.
Period.
If your mama is wrong,
your mama is
don't
wrong.
Lie. Cause we love our moms.
Mama's Prince 97. Follow him on Instagram.
You already know the goddamn gang. Hey, nah, I'm just joking. But at the end of the day, if people are wrong in your family, just call it out. That's all it is, man. Like stop being.
I agree. I agree.
Stop enabling this stuff, man. Ain't no bias towards nothing, bro. It's crazy out here in these streets. But it was a good episode this week. Had no interruptions.
That felt good.
Yeah.
Tyrone.
Maybe we might have to talk.
We need to have a conversation.
No. Shout out to my brother. I can't wait to see you again. Hopefully next week. Hopefully you don't forget it.
Not next week.
Not next week? Oh, sorry, the week after, because we going to Chicago. But I literally forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You going out too, so we all.
I know, right? We all going out of town.
We all gonna be out of town.
Hey, open book. We're going places. They're flying us out. And I mean, y'all want to see y'all city? Go ahead. Submit the tickets.
That was good.
No,
we getting flued out, y'all.
I always forget, bro. Before you, because this is a video too. Before you get off this thing, go ahead and click that like for us, okay? That like button. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe too.
Yes.
Okay? We gotta make sure we let y'all know this. It's to help the algorithm out. We're trying to help the algorithm, okay? We want to get seen a lot more. Don't you like? Well, maybe just my glasses on. That's when you like this face. But don't you like her face? Come on, you want to see this. You want to see this a lot more, okay? Yes, I'm sporting my life. Yes, that's what I'm doing. But no, at the end of the day, please like and subscribe.
He's so annoying behind his camera. I'm sorry.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But at the end of the day, we do appreciate you guys for tuning in again. Mm-hmm. A great podcast. And honestly, Mara, do you know how to do?
Guys, this has been another amazing, great episode.
He likes to say, illustrious.
He do too much.
Yeah, keep going.
This has been a great episode. This has been another great episode. Make sure you guys join us.
Hold on. I got you. Join. Yeah, just keep going. Say it.
Join us next week to turn another page.
Join us next week to turn another page.
Oh.
You already know I'm about my wage.
Oh.
Got big bucks. I got big tucks.
Oh.
You already know.
I don't really give a...
Whoa!
That was crazy.